Well, either way, this is episode 3, mission 5, spare parts. Wait, I've heard a noise, unsurprisingly. I do, of course, have ears. Those are there to recognize these noises, as I refer to them. Alright then, let's do an ammo check first and foremost. I obviously have my trusty pitchfork. 8 shots. As far as the flare gun is concerned, I have to conserve that ammo. Some for the shotgun, none for the Tommy gun. 25 shots in the napalm launcher. I should make reasonable use of that. Then there's the dynamite in all sorts of forms. You can even see to the side that I have 4 uses of proximity-based dynamite, I believe, and 15 uses of clickable one, if I read that correctly. Number 7 is a spray can, which you have to use with a lot of care. I don't think this will be a particularly controversial statement. I think the spray can just sucks. The left click isn't particularly dangerous to you, I'll admit that, but it's also not particularly dangerous to the enemies. You have to zip about trying to set them on fire for quite a while. So yes, you are dealing some damage, I guess, but you spend most of your time just circling around, circle strafing, until they finally are set ablaze and then expire. It tends not to really make enemies flinch, which is the worst part. Whereas the alternative file, of course, is the simplest way in the game to set yourself on fire, short of a little bit of a mishap with the napalm launcher, I guess. Most of these weapons are quite dangerous to use, which is the very problem with them, isn't it? You misuse the flare gun, you set yourself on fire with the alt file of the flare gun. Then there's the napalm launcher. Logos help you, whether messing up with the primary or the alternative file, either is absolutely atrocious. The dynamite? Yeah, of course, the simplest way to blow yourself up and just die on the spot. The can, primary file tends not to hurt you. Actually, let's check this one out. You won't hurt yourself with the primary file, whether you walk forward or are very close to a target or whatever. But the secondary file is absolutely suicidal. Unless you toss it a reasonable distance away from yourself. And of course, you do have to toss it reasonably quickly. So yes, green is the proximity one, and the left and the red is the clickable one. Then we have the Tesla gun. That is safe to use and extremely effective, so I have nothing bad to say about it whatsoever. And then there's the voodoo doll. Right click to kill outright and left click to deal damage, which of course, once again, is a menace. It is a threat to you because you hurt yourself when you do not have a target in front of you to punish. What is that sound? Sounds like a door opening somewhere, but where? And why? Plenty of doors, actually. Whoa! That solved my problems, didn't it? The cultist just walked right into the fire, or the lava, or whatever that's supposed to be. Molten metal, perhaps. Look at him being all crispy over there. Alright, what does this do? It says danger, but I'm gonna pull it anyway, obviously. Oh no, don't tell me that I've messed up my bindings. I haven't messed up my bindings, what? What on earth? I am pressing the use button and it's doing absolutely nothing. What the hell? Come on now, there's a lever that says danger. I obviously am supposed to pull it. But I can't. Maybe it's locked, but then I'd be told, wouldn't I? I ought to be informed of such a malfunction. By a notoriously gabby protagonist. He's not particularly gabby though, is he? Not the most Gabriel of all protagonists. There's a cultist up there. Might as well try to get him. With something a smidgen more fancy. Oh, there's two of them, huh? Let's give this a go. Can I bounce the dynamite off of the wall and get it to them? Yes, I can. Thank goodness. Alright, then anyone here? Whoa! Gotta switch to the... Yes, the Tesla gun. Down you go. It's just 8 units of ammo. It's an extremely efficient weapon. Right, the worst part about all of this is that plenty of secrets in this game are hidden in spots that are not nearly as accessible as you'd like them to be. I'm going to save before trying to access that spot. Actually, I'll just explore over here. Is there anything of note over here? Doesn't seem that way. Well then, why can't I use this? Am I supposed to shoot it? The danger sign is gone, but this is still non-interactive. Annoying. Can't go inside a vent. This is not that type of game. Not that you can't visit vents, mind you. I have visited vents before. But those are extremely spacious vents. Whoa! That are difficult to miss. Yeah, I knew I'd see some foes over there. I don't know, am I really saving ammo for more advanced weapons? What am I doing? I was about to ask, what does this switch do? Presumably it turns the light on and off. Doesn't really make that much of a difference. I don't know, should I be saving my life, my ammo? It really doesn't matter at this particular point. The difficulty isn't that overwhelming, but then again, if I were to increase it just a single level, just one setting further up, it would be extremely annoying. It would quite possibly not be impossible to beat, yeah, but it would be sufficiently annoying to put me off. Alright, this is the only way to go. I'm not sure I'd be stopped dead in my tracks, but you know, at the very least I would suffer quite a bit trying to get through this. Onwards, and do not get crushed. Oh, come! It was on its way up! Annoying. Look, this is absolutely ludicrous. Check this out. It goes down, I walk into it and then go forward. At which point I die. How exactly is that supposed to work? It's going up. It's going up, not down. It's not crushing me. It's heading up. But I guess if I walk into it, it intersects. And that counts as a frag. I do recall a similar experience, but this is going to be exceedingly annoying. It's just gonna be one of those streams, isn't it? Fine, let's not crouch at all. Let's not crouch. Just do this the old-fashioned way. You know, I do like a bit of a challenge, but that was absolutely unfair. The worst part about this is, if you don't pay too much attention and just go through it, don't bother to crouch, just vaguely try not to get crushed, you're going to do just fine. You'll get through it and you'll forget about it. Whoa, no, 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 no! Oh, that reminds me, I forgot about my heart monitor. Whew. Is there a point in setting all of that up? Maybe some other time. Oh no, I have to go through this nonsense again now. I didn't even save. But yes, if you don't pay too much attention, this is trivial. I do say that, but then again... I can't believe this. See, if this was an offline playthrough, this would be the sort of part I would just cut out. No, not this again! Again? Yeah, again, because I've oh. Have I actually reloaded? I don't know anything at this point. Let's just save over here. There's not much you can do from... Oh. You can actually flip the switch from here, huh? Well, that is fascinating. But before I go and check whether you can do anything with the other switch, I'm just going to save. As scummy as this may sound, I'll just jump down here. No, you won't. You can. I just did. Whoa! There's a hellhound over there. Can I blow it up? Not really. I've tried it before, it doesn't really work out. I can try to fry it with the Tesla gun, it's going to be rough. The damn effort that is necessary to get this done, to pull this off. It's just excessive. But yes, the emergency lights are on. I have unlocked that part of the level. Seems like a bit of a secret, I don't know anymore. Maybe this is exactly what you are supposed to do. This part has... been made available to us. I'm not sure why we would want it to be available. Do I have to go through the crushers again? Fine. Instead of reloading a quick save like a sane person and having to deal with the hellhound again, how about... I just wanted to check if the grate was there. How about... I just immediately go there. Yes, and check that spot the hand came out of. Because there are two possible directions for me to head in. One of them... One of them is the one I've just unlocked using the switches. And the other one is through here, where the hand came from. I need to stop waltzing into these so aggressively. And just as I had expected, there's basically nothing here. There was no other way, you were supposed to pull this. And the other one. To reveal the path down there. My presence here is utterly superfluous. When has it not been? There's only one way through, and it's right there. Is it though? That seems like another spot that may have become accessible right now, but I'm highly confused. I know, I'll reload by the way, so don't worry about that. What on earth? What am I missing here? Yes, there's something over here, at least there used to be, quite possibly. The Hellhound got unleashed, I guess, in some capacity. I have flipped 2 switches so far. But where exactly am I supposed to go based on all of this? It's not like too much... I have unlocked this, but this helps me to no extent. This hasn't been unlocked, neither has this. If there even is a path beyond this, these are just pipes as far as I can see. I can head upstairs, but that's no good. This is a doll, fair enough.
Locked.
Okay, you push the button. At which point... Oh boy. The light gets turned off, you get... scanned. And then they try to fry you. More brains! Okay, will they let me out now? Yes, they will. That was a nasty trick. Yeah, were he to toss dynamite over here, I would have been absolutely and thoroughly dead. There's just nowhere to run. I'm in a tiny little box. Let's whip out the Tommy gun and see what I can do. All right. What is the plan here? What does this switch do, first and foremost? No! You can pick up super armor over here, which is quite nice. Oh no, does this rotate? What if you press the button here? It's as if that opens some sort of a door, but I honestly, for the life of me, can't see where that would be. I can try to hop onto the other side. This is perfectly feasible, but I won't be able to do much over there. Not yet. Okay, you turn this around. Presumably it turns 180 degrees, and you are greeted with zombies! Trying to deal with them using the machine gun, the Tommy gun, isn't the smartest of choices, but it worked out anyway. The cultists, of course, terminate their own existence out of their own volition. They fry themselves on lava. They're not particularly bright. The pathfinding in this game, what you might call artificial intelligence, isn't. Not the most shining example of any sort of intelligence. Alright then. It obviously helps, considering the amount of damage these guys can toss you away. I don't even know where that guy was, but he's dead now. There's obviously a pair of buttons up there, with huge hulking red arrows pointing directly at them. I'm not sure if I trust them. Right, who's shooting at me? And why? Oh, there you go. Down he goes. Let's see now. There's some armor here. A napalm launcher over there. Oh, civilians. What are they doing there? Presumably they'll be crushed, won't they? Hello. Considering the game I'm playing, I have very little faith in them surviving whatever is coming. I can flip the switch, obviously, and that's presumably when things will go south for them. Keep out. Yeah, that's a very convincing message they're sending. What with all the blood splatters and such. Do I go through here first?
Locked.
Can't unlock this. Presumably if I flip the switch I might be able to access that, or I could go to the other side. Press the buttons. Let's deal with the buttons first. Let's hope curiosity doesn't get the better of me. But then again, by what definition it could possibly not, considering the fact that I'm here about to push those damn buttons. They look superfluous. You can just go on ahead and not have to bother with them. So presumably they just unlock bonus areas. They presumably just make things worse for me. Okay, button number 1. Button number 2. Failsafes disabled. What sort of failsafes? I'm not quite sure, but presumably that was necessary. Let's go through here for now. See what I can find on the other side. Zombies. Let's set them on fire. And wait. Crispy. Danger. Is it though? Oh, there we go. We've been here. There's another door through here. Whoa! Nope. Let him fry. That's the simplest way of dispatching him. Down he goes. Anything else? Anything more? Yes, this is the room I could access from the other side. The one with the blood splatter and such. What? Okay, let me just go over what happened. I think, and this is just a hypothesis, but I think if you go through here and onwards, you get immediately crushed by whatever sprung up from the left and the right side. But if you go the way I did, then by the moment you cross that threshold, you essentially head out rather than heading in. So completely unintentionally, I've managed to survive. Not that I didn't intend to survive, mind you, but ultimately the trap failed, but not because it wasn't ingenious enough. I'm sorry, buddy. I did see this sort of thing coming, though. I figured as much would happen. I figured this sort of thing would happen. Ugh. But guess what? It's blood. Of course it is. What else would it be? Does that allow me to ingress over here? Yes, it does. At which point I can head downstairs, press the button. Whoa, 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 whoa! Ah, yes, of course. Onwards! Does this button lock anything? Unlock anything? Okay. It locks the door. Fair enough. This one unlocks this one. Once again, fair enough. Let's try to use a bit more of a variety of weapons. Do I seriously want to use the napalm launcher on cultists though? I don't think I do. Fine, let's use the dynamite. That's completely unnecessary. What an absolute waste of resources. And of course, with these blasters moving so slowly, you all very strongly encouraged to just go through. There's no going back, but you don't want to pop in and out because you'll have to press that button again and then wait for the door to slowly open. Wasting your precious seconds. I think if I press this... Yes, the blaster will actually open. So no, it is not a path of no return. Apparently you can head back, should you choose to. Oh look, a cultist. Let's toss out a few bundles of dynamite here and there. Might as well. I have some to spare. And it's better than messing with them using conventional ballistic projectiles. Is that enough? Are they all dead? I don't know. There are some leftovers over there. I can always just go down and wipe them out. There's guns akimbo over here to pick up. I guess the idea is that you pick that up, you go down there and you wipe them out. But alas, alas, I did not think ahead. Let's get rid of the hand. Using dynamite. What else? Thank you. Hopping through here. Oh boy. Right, onwards. Anyone here? Anyone left? This is the lift up. Come on. Anyone? Anything? 57 seconds. Nope, this lift just goes up. This also coincidentally goes up. What if I flip this? Well, my power-up has run out anyway. Am I seriously supposed to jump down into the flames? Is that what I am expected to do? I think I am. Is there any other way? Any other way whatsoever? There's the lift. I could head in through here. That doesn't bode well. There's no point. I guess I'm supposed to head in through here and go the other way. Fine. It's mildly ingenious, I guess. Oh no. Say hello to Crushers again. I hate these things. Not because I don't have the sense of timing necessary to deal with them, because I do, demonstrably, but they're broken. Granted, I can just quit complaining and play by this game's rules. I don't really have much of a choice, but still, it annoys me greatly that it's so counterintuitive visually. I have certain expectations. For instance, when I'm dealing with a crusher, I expect it to crush me when it's going down and I'm going forward. When I'm going forward and it's going up, I expect to be safe. That's this sort of implicit pact I have developed with yes, with things coming down upon me. I guess that counts as electromagnetism, but whatever. That's the way I conceptualize forces. I don't care if it's a hydraulic press or whatever. It comes down, it crushes me. It never crushes me when going up. Not in this game. Whoa! Switching desperately to the right gun. While flailing. I was about to ask, is there anything of note on the other side? Yes, there's some shotgun ammo, and I could maneuver around that bend in the air, which once again arguably isn't particularly realistic, but who cares? That much I can deal with. And of course I can't pick it up. Can't pick any more shotgun ammo up because I'm full. Alright, is this a secret? I'm descending down the slope faster than I am ascending based on the conveyor's movement. Interesting. Alright. Do I go over there or do I explore over here? I have no idea where I'm supposed to go. If this is the way I'm supposed to go, I'll just reload. Really? You can't go through here? It's a dead end? It seems that way. Alright, fine. Dead end it is. No point in trying to force something that can happen. This swivels from left to right. Well, it doesn't necessarily swivel. Whatever. It moves rhythmically. Alright. That has elevated me all the way up here. I'm on a ledge, reasonably unstable one, but whatever. Whoa, no. Oh no again. But thankfully they don't seem particularly interested in pursuing me for whatever reason. Are they leashed? Down, boy. How many times have I made that joke? And of course it set me on fire, but only the tiniest of bits, so I'm reasonably fine right now. Alright, this appears to be the control room. Alright, do I want to line them up? That seems reasonable. What have I done? Well, at the very least I have acquired the skull key. I do distinctly remember the... Whoa! There being a skull doll over there. On the other side of a gap. Alright. Enough is enough. And this is enough. And enough is what I have had. Alright, this opens up, that opens up. No, 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 no! I hate these things. Wait, what? Oh, okay. You stand here, there's the tiniest bit of redness involved. There's red light over here. So you get discolored, the tiniest of bits. Let's get rid of that hand. Did that help? I can't quite tell. Alright, there's a switch for you to flip over there. There's a path through here for some storage room. Oh, no, 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 no. Play undead. Alright. That's quite a few switches I have, though. Does this lead to the other side? Exactly, it leads to the other side of the skull doll. There's armor over there on a rotating platform. Should I try to get it? I will, but I think it might just be green armor. Yep, that is indeed the case. No point in trying to acquire it because I'm full. Oh, and this is an elevator. Oh, this is the very end of the level. Yeah, but before we go there, let's explore every other possible location. Now there's this little bit through here, which leads to a stone gargoyle. These guys used to be bosses. Well, maybe he's been demoted to middle management. I'm not sure what the culprit structure of this cult is. Okay, fine. I have a choice here. I could just leave like a sane person, or I could fight the gargoyle. Let's fight the gargoyle. Anything else of note over here? It is the boss. Ow. Stop this. Oh, this is incredibly oh, come on. How... Dodging this will also be difficult. I could try to get it with a pitchfork, but that would be ludicrous, wouldn't it? I might just die here for all I know. Life seed. Yep. I get the gist of what I'm supposed to do, but actually getting it done over here is incredibly difficult. For a variety of reasons. No, it's not even a variety of reasons. There's a simple, if complex well, if it is simple, it's not really complex, is it? It's one or the other. The gargoyle keeps flying overhead, so I can't hit it. The entire room is packed with boxes, so I can't easily navigate it. The only time when I can actually expect to hit the gargoyle, if I am to use this particular weapon, is once it swoops down. And once it swoops down, I have a very brief window of opportunity during which I mostly just get damaged. Yeah, you know, that's just the way to go. You just whip out the Tesla gun and obliterate the boss. That's it. No messing about. No napalm launcher shenanigans. Just Tesla. And of course there's some stuff to pick up over here, but it all pales in comparison with all the damage you sustained during the fight. It's not worth it. If you are to be so cynical about it. In terms of pure resource management, it's just not worth it. You're going to lose plenty of health doing that, and for what? Now I could hypothetically backtrack severely, should I choose to. And... can you go inside? I could choose to backtrack, collect the hearts to heal up to 100, then pick up the life seed. Then I would be at 199, but I guess I'm too lazy to do that. Okay. There's another life seed, all the way through there. So fair enough, I've healed back up to 187. I am reasonably pleased with myself now. Because I haven't really lost that much health in the end. Speaking of which... Ah yes, this is the way out. All the way up through here. And well, across the ledge and through the... Yes, I believe so. It's interesting too. This is a sort of level where you get a single key. Even though you get at most 6 of them. Over here, you just acquire a single one. I have killed literally everything on the map. 57 out of 57 foes, and I've uncovered half the secrets, 2 out of 4. I'm reasonably pleased with myself as far as that's concerned. I could have been more thorough, I guess. I could have possibly been more meticulous. I could have collected those hearts as mentioned, but I think this will do. Next up is Mission 6. Monster Bait. Makes me wonder, this presumably isn't the boss fight, now is it? It's presumably the level before the boss fight. But since I am already here, I might as well... Yeah, it's Mission 6. For a moment though, I thought, wait a minute, Mission 7? How can that be? Well, that's quite simple to answer. It isn't. It's not Mission 7. That was exactly my point. Sorry, I made a calculation in my mind. I remember that the secret level is level 8. Therefore, the final level is going to be level 7, unless they skip, which they presumably don't. So you have regular levels from 1 to 7, and then beyond the final level lies the number of the secret level as an upper bound. So level 8 is the secret one, level 7 is this final one for the episode, presumably including a boss fight. So the penultimate level, based on that logic, is going to be level 6. The exact level I am currently on. Monster Bait. Yes, very basic, very straightforward. There's nothing particularly cerebral about the entire idea. Okay, fine, fine, it's good. Yeah, I was about to... yes, expatiate on my plan to dispatch that foe. Nonsense. Absolutely pointless. But then again, I have certain expectations of myself and of my foes. And for that matter, of crushers. But of course, as we all know, presumably, these sorts of expectations aren't always met. Sometimes possibly for the best, and sometimes not necessarily so. Under construction, of course it is. I do want to blow up that extinguisher, but I'm not sure it's that great of an idea. It reveals nothing, and yet, on the first level, you can blow up an extinguisher and reveal a secret area. Well, not necessarily reveal a secret area, but at the very least, you open up a passageway. Whereas apparently, I think no subsequent level does that trick ever work again. Which is a shame. It might work at some other point? I don't know, I can't remember. I do know that it's unreliable though, it's inconsistent. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't! Which is all fine and dandy, alright? Should I choose to go downstream? I could just go downstream. Oh, I can hop out the window and get onto the ledge. That's also an option. I can also flip the switch, or I can go all the way over there. Fine, let's go all the way over. Well then, that was a nice little event, wasn't it? Torches line the walls. It's an interesting climb over there. Let's head back into the building. Flip the switch. Accomplishing absolutely nothing as far as I can tell. You can move the belt, but there's nothing on it. So far. Curious. Perplexing. Alright, let's drop onto the ledge. If I go downstream, do I just die? No, I most certainly do not. Is there a secret passageway behind the waterfall? Of course there is. Why wouldn't there be? Oh. And you can get all the way back here. That way. Fascinating, alright, and I'll have to remember all of these connections. You can go upstream, up the waterfall through here. Hop on over there, pick up the doctor's bag. Hypothetically. Should you make that jump? Well, I know I won't. I might need the jump boots, which I do not have.
What do you mean you don't have them? It's literally the equipped item, past Weston.
Right then, where should I go? To the very end over here? No. Oh, that's the other side, of course. That's the climb that I've seen. Let's go beyond the waterfall first. Want to see what I can find. It's not even a secret spot. I guess you are expected to expect this. Whoa! No, hold on. Now you hold on over there. Interesting. But obviously the napalm launcher works. This river doesn't seem to count as much of a liquid, now does it? Is this an elevator? Of course it is. Numerous elevators have been carved into the mountainside. The resources of the cult seem vast! A secret cave! Is this... Yep. Is this connected? I was about to ask. I was about to wonder. It's all connected. It is all connected. The conspiracy theory mindset is perfectly justified in these circumstances. But, not only in the regular sort of way, as far as plots and connections are concerned, or people, but also as far as topology. It is all connected. Fine, I've made my way over here. You can head down, should you choose to. But that also limits my options. Fine, let's descend then. No, that brings me all the way back to the beginning. But if I go this way, then I reach the elevator. Is this the same elevator? No, it isn't. A completely different elevator. Fancy it. Can I go upstream over there? I can, and there's even a cultist there to further draw me in. Clearly, because what else would you want if not to waltz into as many enemies as you possibly can? Presumably with the intention of dispatching them all. Down they go. It's difficult not to expose yourself to enemy fire. So I might as well grit my teeth and accept that as inevitable. I can try to desperately avoid being shot, but that's just not gonna happen. Okay, fine. I'll press this button. And that button. Also this one, that just turns on the light. Okay, I think I've pressed all the buttons I needed to. Let's go through here, meet the cultists. Alright, the fat zombie has burnt down to a crisp. Will this turn on the light? Yes, it will. I'm glad light switches still work in this place. The maintenance in these areas can be a little touch and go. Sometimes you get perfectly maintained underground elevators connected to rivers and mountainsides, hillsides. And sometimes you get places in complete and utter disrepair. Okay, I still haven't actually been able to access the path on the right. But perhaps this lever will allow me to accomplish that. I am saving absolutely compulsively. Oh yes! This is the way. Now, since I do have the opportunity to use an alternative weapon, might as well try to toss a cheeky dynamite inside. There we go. I think this is the way. I think this is the conclusion I should draw. Every opportunity I get to use an alternative weapon, I ought to. Because in some circumstances, they catch you with your pants down, so to speak. Most of the time, figuratively. And then you have to resort to using, say, the shotgun, or the Tommy gun, or possibly if you're dealing with one of those hellhound beasts, as I effectively call them, you might want to have to. You might want to, or you might have to. You might both want to and have to whip out the Tesla gun. Those are spray cans, I'm not really used to using them. But other than that, if you get the drop on your foes, if you know where they are but they don't know where you are, you might as well take the time to try and dispatch them with something else. Basically, literally anything else. Most of the time it's gonna be the dynamite, but it doesn't have to be. I have pulled the lever, that lever has also been pulled. I think I've explored every single bit of this place. Every single spot, and it has led me absolutely nowhere. That was a pointless little visit, wasn't it? What am I supposed to do now? I would have expected to find a key over there. Is there seriously nothing here? What about this panel? This panel. Has this just been activated and that's it? Apparently so. What about this? This just turns the light on or off. This one? Same exact deal. There's another separate light switch over there. These are not switches. There's nothing here. This is not at all. You can hop on over here. You can move this pillar. It's not like it'll help you to any extent, but you can move it. This opens the door to the side over there. What about this? I have not flipped this switch. I have mistaken it for the other one. Yes, there is some more for you to explore. Obviously there is. And I'm glad I turned around. Instead of just leaving and then meandering. Aimlessly wandering. Alright, the two switches to flip, two levers to pull. They are of the more foreboding variety. They are these bell metal knobs. Alright, let's manipulate the knobs. I have manipulated both the knobs. What happens now? Oh boy, that's too many blast doors at once. Fine, shotgun it is! Stop it! Shut up! Just swoop the... I can't even see you! I'm below 100, but that's perfectly okay. Those were just 2 gargoyles. I faced these foes numerous times before. It's not like they should faze me. Guns akimbo would have been useful in that confrontation. But alas, once again, I find the power-up all too late. Let's manipulate yet another knob. You can't manipulate the knob, seriously? I want to put... Fine. What am I supposed to do then? I have dispatched the gargoyles. I've crossed this threshold. No, don't tell me there's nothing I can do here right now. I can pick up the power-up, but there's no point to it. Oh, this is going to be so severely disappointing, but fair enough. I have picked the power-up up. It's slowly running out. What? Oh. Oh, you flip that! Which turns on the light, and presumably now you can manipulate the knob! The knob has been manipulated. See, this is what bothers me. Not only in this game, but... Yeah. I could have used that power-up now. It bothers me in this game and in others like it. It happens oh so often. You get a power-up, it's out of your way. And it's out of your way for a very good reason, because they want you to get that as a reward, as a little bit of a secret. This isn't that much of a secret, but you know. You get, say, yeah, I'll deal with them soon enough. I'm almost dead. You get these sorts of rewards. They tend to be completely out of the way. And then... you can't get to the enemies to use the item up. That's basically it. It's not particularly elaborate, but due to being distracted, I make it sound like it is. If vaguely. Yep, this is where I've entered from. Can't go through here. Anything over here? A path up. Can't hop on over there, although... I mean, I can. And no, I won't. I actually won't. You know why? Because I would prefer to heal up for... Might as well use up the doctor's bag. Yes. Switch to the boots. Hop on over here. And just like that, I'm at 200 health. That was reasonably nice. Alright, then moving on. This is the path. All the way up. Now, the ordinary way in which you access this spot is by jumping over there via this ledge, isn't it? You hop on the tail end of it, I think. Yeah, and you possibly barely reach it. Wow, you could spend a reasonable amount of time desperately trying to get to that other side. Thankfully, I've decided to short-circuit the entire experience and just use the jump boots. There's so many different directions I could go in. He should be set ablaze. I did fire flare them. Down he goes. Alright, hold on. There was another direction entirely. Yes, via this elevator. Let's explore this direction first. Over here. Let's go down first, explore the ledge second. Oh, no. Yet another unexplored spot. Sound is cutting off, that's okay. You can find the voodoo doll over here. There's also a grate That's literally it. That's all there is to this room. Although being able to acquire the voodoo lol can be nice, I guess, if you do not yet have it. I'm losing precious health. I did overheal, and for what? To what end? Oh, by the way, you find the...
I need a key.
You find the moon door over here. Where is that guy? Oh. Down there. This is where you find the moon door. Which explains a lot, obviously. First and foremost, I have to go over here, up the stairs, to the side, inside this room, get the moon key. No! I've missed him. Whoa, no! I'm really stingy with the ammo. Horrible. Yes, the dynamite doesn't faze me because I can retreat, and I will retreat. Because in these wide open spaces things are fine. I guess I need to treat my health as an expendable resource, rather than something precious that I cannot possibly let... not even get depleted. No, I can't let it get depleted, that much is true. But it's perfectly fine for me to use it up from time to time. I'm not playing the sort of game where you can reasonably expect not to get hit at any point. That's not what perfect play constitutes, I don't think, at the very least. Yes, and as far as I understand it, you are supposed to waltz into these situations. Whoa. Yeah, you're just supposed to run into enemies. There's a reason why you can move so swiftly. What did I just do? Oh, I can just hop onto this ledge? Yeah, that's the console's best use in these circumstances. I will get the key momentarily, don't you worry about that. What did I do now? What have I activated? What am I doing? Whoa! Fine, let's just blast them with the napalm launcher. Could have been more direct of a hit, but that's still okay. That's still acceptable, as far as I'm concerned. Anything through here? Of course it is an elevator. What isn't? And there's an elevator that takes me exactly to where I want to be. All the way up here. But I can go even further up, and momentarily I will. Ding. I expected something to jump out at me the moment I pick up the key, but apparently I have dispatched all of these foes ahead of time, thank goodness. Alright then. I have no idea what I was activating piecemeal, but I don't particularly care at this stage. Let's go through here.
Locked.
Open these doors? Apparently not. Is there a way to open this up then? Any way whatsoever. There's bound to be a secret on these platforms. Yes! I was oh so correct. Check this out. Life seed, and I'm all the way back up to 200. Right, this is all fine and dandy, but first of all, I have to find out how you open this up, presumably from the other side. That's my hypothesis. That's my working hypothesis. What about this then? No, that's the elevator, obviously. I've just been there. That's the most obvious answer imaginable. Alright, then let's go in the other direction, up the elevator to the moon door. And see what lies beyond. Now, if it's the other side of what I've just visited, I'm going to be severely disappointed. No. Slowly opens up to reveal Blood splatter covered, rusted, moss covered. I have no idea what this is supposed to be. Slightly reddish steps. And a cultist. Of course. I should have expected as much. After all, I am hunting these guys down. Oh, hello. Hello there. Stop yelling. Stop. Just stop. 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 Get back here. Now check that guy out. Alright. Tossing a little cheeky dynamite to dispose of that guy. Thank you. Of course, it will do nothing to the Spectre, as I have read. Spectres are absolutely and utterly immune to dynamite. In fact, there's a very limited number of weapons that do work on them. And those include the pitchfork, the shotgun, and the Tommy gun. Allegedly, that's literally it. Nothing else. I'm worried about this emblem. For all I know, it shuts out fireballs. Why is this blinking? This is a bad sign. Is something about to... Wait, I am on the other side of this, of these shutters, I guess? So you would refer to them? Does this open the shutters? What is that? Oh no! We're currently at level 1. Oh dear, do I want to make us proceed to level 2? By the way, the arrow has turned. It used to face this direction, now it faces here. Level 2? Okay. Deactivated one of all defenses. Level 3? Deactivated the second level of defenses. But the previous level has been reactivated. Oh no. Fall. Okay. You know, this is all fine and dandy, but I don't really have a teammate to press the buttons for me as I move through these locks. So this isn't particularly useful. Am I supposed to shoot these as I go to the other side? Does that work? I mean, let's experiment. Nope. You can't activate them remotely. Well, what then? What am I expected to do? It seems like a simple and familiar puzzle. You have these 3 levels of defenses and you activate them one by one. Well, most of the time you'd be expected to deactivate them by 2s. So first you deactivate the first one and the second one. You move through the first one to the second one. You turn the first one back on, deactivate the third one, leave, then you turn all of these back on. But in these circumstances, I can't really... Oh! Hold on, I can also flip this switch. And now we are at, say, 010. What? Okay, I have to figure out whether I want to count red as 0 or as 1. There are 2 ways to think about this, either 1 as success or 1 as in armed and activated. Let's count it as success, so I want to reach 111 and I'm currently in 000. 100. 010. 001. You see the arrow turns. 001. Okay, 010. 100. Okay, that's good. That deactivates the second one. Then you turn this. You open this one up. Do you... Fine, let's turn the third one off on this. Flip. Damn it. Fine, first one. Second one. Damn it! Let's do this again. I have to put them on positions I don't want them to deactivate or do anything with, really. Step number 1. Put this onto position 2 to activate 1. Flip. If you... Yeah, this opens up 2. So logically speaking, you need to do 3 with this. So put it on 2. I'm sorry, I know I may not be explaining it the most thoroughly, but I think at least I understand it reasonably. The first position does nothing, the second position unlocks 1, the third position unlocks 2, and the fourth position unlocks 3. And there are 4 settings, essentially. Depending on where the arrow points, you have the panel on the left, the panel on the right, and then you have a position which by itself unlocks one of the doors. Namely the second one. And then, of course, if it's turned the other way around, it closes everything. So what you need to do is unlock 1 with this, then unlock... no, hold on. You need to start with the third one, unlock that one, unlock 1 with this. So you put this on 3. This unlocks 2. Yes. And then you need to unlock which one? This one is supposed to unlock 3. It's just a matter of execution now. Alright. Flip, flip. That unlocks 1. This unlocks 2. Open up this one. Damn it! Yeah, you unlock 3. That's excellent. What now? If I keep flipping, it will just open 2 for me. Because I don't want to manipulate the panels. All I want right now is for it to automatically put itself into the position where it opens up number 2. There we go! All of them have been opened. And the path has been cleared. Whoa! Nothing to click here. You know, I for one appreciate that puzzle. It was a nice break. It was something reasonably unusual as far as this particular game is concerned. Something quite nice and original. A neat little accent in what otherwise is just a relentless slaughter. I could hypothetically hop onto the water, but presumably I cannot dive in. Now can I? Or can I? Well, let's see. I can. Once again, I think this is the game that opened... No. Well, I have recently been exposed to the wonders of empiricism. I used to be such a rationalist, and yet, trying to reason things out from first principles can be quite difficult, especially if you don't know what the first principles are in a given circumstance. So you just make assumptions. Those assumptions may be horribly, gruesomely wrong. There's a path over there, but unfortunately, basically, effectively leads nowhere. Leads to that grate. I've seen it from the other side. There's nothing I can do about it. Can't leave through there. Oh no, come on. Oh, there's a switch on the other side. Fair enough. Alright, then let's flip it then. And presumably another ledge like this will spring forth. Or this might flip. That would be even better. Yes! It turns 180 degrees! Allowing me access to that blast door. Hop. Can't pick up the shotgun shells, I'm full, but I can pick up some bullets for my Tommy gun. And I gladly, gleefully will. What is this? Whoa! That was quite an ambush, wasn't it? It appears extremely basic. That's just 3 cultists with Tommy guns. And yet, as basic as these enemies may seem, they have quite a lot of firepower to them. They are quite fierce foes. Yes, because they basically have impeccable aim. So what they do is that they target you and you just die. They are quite implacable foes. All those melee monsters out there, you can mess with them because the pathfinding is absolutely atrocious. So you can kite them, you can do whatever you want to them. You can dispatch them with any weapon you please to. Even the hellhounds that do have that bit of a ranged attack still have an attack that isn't exactly hit scan. It has a projectile which of course helps because that projectile is reasonably slow, so you can dodge that even though it's supposed to be a flame. But yes, you can dodge the fire. And you can run away from them because you're so damn swift. But you can't run away from hitscan weapons. You can't really run away from the most basic of cultists. They're going to shoot you. It's gonna hurt. You're going to take damage. Doesn't matter how hard you try, the best you can do is dispatch them before they get you. You're not really going to be able to dodge the bullets. And thus, ironically enough, I was looking for cracks. I was trying to figure out whether there were any secrets around for me to find. And thus, arguably the most basic enemies in this entire game are the most annoying. Because there's basically nothing you can do about their attacks. All you can try to do is kill them faster than they can kill you, and that's it. Is this the bit that I was... This is exactly the bit. Yes, this is the shutter, as I call it. That particular bit that I was unable to unlock previously. Now, I have. And thus I have gained access to previous parts of the level. Not that I necessarily intend to make use of that. Not that I necessarily remember any items that I have left behind over there that might be of any use. I am reasonably low on health though, so if there were any healing items down there, that would be handy. But let's just use the doctor's bag and be done with it. Backtracking is so tedious. Oh no. Boxes. Boxes are plenty. What do we have here? Don't tell me there's more gargoyles around. Anything? Zombies out of boxes? Oh, hello there, cultist. And a merry Crudox Cruo to you too. Artificial intelligence is not this game's strongest suit, as you may have noted. it's tied to the... Oh, right, of course, you approach the box, and then if you are trying to be sneaky about killing the cultist, but don't actually kill him from enough of a distance, this happens to you. And you'll presumably be incredibly displeased with the entire deal. This game is clever. It has quite a few clever triggers. Quite a few really nice emotional moments scripted for you. The level design is intricate and nice. The atmosphere is eerie and dark. So it has its moments. But I guess it's bogged down by the basics. The most basic bits of the gameplay loop are the absolute worst parts about the game. Which is quite a shame, isn't it? The worst part are the billboard enemies that don't have anything. Yeah, they don't have any depth to them, obviously, because they're billboards. But they don't have any depth to them in more than one way. They are dumb as a sack of knobs, and it shows. And they compensate for that by dishing out incredible, obscene amount of damage if they do manage to nail you somehow. I hate that sort of design. Well, that wasn't particularly impressive, now was it? But that is how you dispatch the Wraith. And that's fine. The Wraith is absolutely fine. It's not that the Wraith is designed poorly. It takes a decent bit of focus. You do have to pay attention to where the Wraith is. You have to force it to materialize and so on. That's not the problem. That's not the issue. That's not the type of gameplay I oppose to. No. But say the whole mechanic of switching... the verticality aspect of it, with the gargoyles or the Wraiths. As they desperately try to descend, they essentially maneuver in place as they perform some sort of a corkscrew maneuver to get down. That's ludicrous. Let's see if I can jump down. Presumably that kills me, but I don't care. Not quite. It sounded like that though, didn't it? Let's see if I can get back. Is this any sort of secret? Is there anything interesting to this? Oh look, a path has been revealed. But yes, the foes descending and ascending is a particularly annoying mechanic from my perspective. Whoa, the water is rising! Okay, that's interesting. Once again, the level design, the triggers, these sorts of things, they're quite fascinating. So I can get back, but I want to see what's down beneath in the cave. Yes, the underground grotto. No, it's just a spot I blew up. It's not any sort of fancy cave. Nothing of the sort, but whatever. So on one hand, yes, the verticality, when it comes to any sorts of foes that can and will go up into the air to mess with you. On the other hand, obviously, the hit scan users. They're a little bit too accurate for my taste. Actually, the dynamite tossing I do not object to. That's fine and that's fun. Yes, it's incredibly dangerous, but you can evade these. If you have some sense, you will know to avoid those dynamite sticks. You will position yourself properly, and on top of all of that, it forces you to move. Wait, is this... Is this the very, very beginning? Oh no. And how do I get back to where I was? Oh dear. think I might have run out of things that annoy me. But I guess going back over this also provides me with a nice little opportunity to replenish health. With all those leftover hearts. Right, go through here, then... it was supposed to be... right, an entrance over there. Can't pick up Tesla ammo. You flip the switch over here? No, that's not it. This one? And the knob? Is this where I manipulate the knob? Yes. Get onto the elevator to elevate myself. Get all the way to the platform. I could complain about backtracking, but it's not that bad. And since I've connected this part of the level with the rest, I can easily go through here and access those bits I was just on. Not a problem at all. Yes, I guess I have outlined what I have previously outlined already. The parts I like and the parts I don't. They're very clear and unambiguous. Is this it? Basically, yes. Hello. See, you force them onto the ground and suddenly they're a lot less menacing. As much as they may make a lot of noise, they're significantly less of a threat like that. They can't really do much to you. They would have to get close to swipe at you with the sharp little fangs and... well, claws actually. No one swipes with fangs. I even wanted to say claws initially. What's wrong with me? Yes, they could hypothetically try to swipe at you with the claws and so on, but no, you just move away from them and they can't hurt you in melee. And the projectiles are incredibly flimsy. The wind-up animation on the toss is incredibly long. You're going to have an easy time evading every single one of their attacks if you pay even the tiniest modicum of attention. That's not a problem. The file key. You know, I appreciate this, but I have no idea where the fire door is. I can't remember for the life of me. Oh, hold on. What? No! Wanted to go to the exact opposite side. No. Oh no, not this again. Where was my last save? Oh, thank goodness. Good. Why would I do that to myself? I got a little bit too sidetracked. Also, I guess the controls don't necessarily help, do they? You can fling yourself in one direction. It's not that there's any inertia to them. This is squarely on me. But yes, you move incredibly quickly in this game, which isn't particularly bad. Can you actually... are these connected? Yes, they are. Of course, I could have just traversed this entire bit of terrain underneath. It's all fine. It's just that for some inexplicable reason, I've completely failed to notice this ledge and this secret passageway through here. Was it hidden before? Or did I seriously just miss a bit of land located over here? Oh, I see. This is familiar. A pillar. Just like the one we've seen before the spider level. the spider boss level. Oh great, and now we have to walk into the flames. They don't call it the fire door for no reason. Oh, and you have to hurry to go through it, huh? Fine. Excuse me. No! You can't do this to me! What? No! Well, I didn't quick save, so that's good. But apparently you have to walk through quickly enough. Because if you don't, you get soft locked. That's it. If you don't walk through the door immediately, it closes and it will never open again. Never again, as far as I can tell. Maybe you have to leave the room, the pillar will be back up, and you can open it up, but as far as I can tell, no. It just closes and you're done. You're trapped there forever without any means of leaving the level. Which is fascinating, but just goes to show that this game is flawed. And that's not on me. You could argue that obviously, once you open this door to the very end of the level, you should walk through with no hesitation, and if you don't, that's on you. But it's so ludicrous, at this point so antiquated to punish a player in such a way. Frankly, if anything, I think that's I was about to say that that's unintentional and a bug, but come on. No, it actually closes. It actually actively closes. Someone had to code that in. So no, it's, I think, an actively perverse act where they do this to you. Either way, I have killed every single foe out there. 63 out of 63. I didn't miss those cultists that were hanging out in the waterfall. My goodness. Well, not in the... Well, no, in the waterfall, I guess. In those rushing rapids, let's say, and in the river. Actually, on the river. They were literally standing on the water. I can't really describe it in any better fashion because that's what was happening. They were walking on water, sliding about, sometimes, as they fell from heights because they're dumb and the pathing is absolutely atrocious. Staying all of them, discovered 3 out of 5 secrets, and I'm on to the last level. The pit. He's a Fido. You know, I was about to figure that I've streamed for long enough, but come on, this is the final level, this is the boss level. They can be annoying a bit, but they're reasonably short most of the time. Come on, let's just blaze through this. And finish on a high note. Let's beat episode 3. The Pit of Cerberus. Yep, I deserve that one. Whoa, no. Ow. Down, boy! Down, boy! Play undead. The life seed. Let me first collect some... Actually, no. Let me use the medkit, the doctor's bag, whatever. And heal all the way up to 200. I'll need that. Or will I? The boss fight will likely be gruesome, annoying, protracted, and disappointing. What did I just activate? Well, I presumably activated something, haven't I? I think I just have. By pressing that skull. See, this is the good part. This is the stuff I appreciate about this game. As ludicrous as it is, as excessive as it is, it's also amusing. Swoosh, swoosh, I guess. We walk over this, and presumably there will be a final skull for me to depress. Alright. Let's depress the skull. Is this an elevator?
Locked.
The Cerberus! Here's Johnny! Alright. I mean, if I have the ammo to spare, why not? It's probably not going to be too amused by my fire-based damage, but I might as well try. Fight fire with fire, as they say. Whoa, no! Can! Yes, I can. Hello, doggy? Eat this! Whoa! Oh, this is bad. I just gotta evade those shots, that's it. Gotta blow him up with dynamite. Use its pathfinding against it. Cheese it all the way to hell. Whoa! I expected that to happen. Should have seen it coming. I was on full health, but once again, it shoots... it shoots with particularly poor aim, but if it hits you once, you're basically dead, especially if you're right next to a wall. I can hear it making the pain sound. I guess it is getting hurt. Okay, I don't know anymore. I don't know. Is it? Is it really? Plenty of TNT around. Presumably the intended solution is for me to blast it with dynamite. Although, what do I know? See, if you position yourself just right, as far as I can tell, you can hit it, but it cannot hit you. Which is arguably...
Play dead.
You know, it's a particularly low point when Caleb is making the same sort of puns I am. But yes, yes, clearly that was the way to go. And that's arguably the most classic bit of cheese you can pull off. Just have the enemy position itself where it can't reach you and you can reach it. Set it on fire. What, are you stuffing it with explosives, Caleb? Well, I guess ironically you are one sick puppy.
Rest in pieces.
Yes, we get it. Oh, and apparently the credits did not glitch out for once. Joy to the world. Now, there's no music involved, I'll grant you that much. But at the very least, the graphics over here are performing properly. So well done on that front. And with that, I guess I have just beaten the third episode of this game. Which is quite nice, isn't it? That would be farewell to arms, and farewell all the way back to you, farewell to arms. Anyway, thanks for watching, and you will see me elsewhere.